We begin with the massive recovery effort across Florida in the aftermath of Hurricane Milton, the second major storm to slam the state in 2 weeks. Milton is now blamed for at least 16 deaths, and more than 1,600 people have had to be rescued. In some places, the water still isn't receding. About 2 million homes and businesses are still without power tonight, and President Biden is set to visit the storm zone on Sunday. CBS News crews were back in the air and on the ground today, gathering the latest information on Florida's recovery from a storm that will cost insurers an estimated $60 billion. CBS's Nicole Valdes leads off our coverage tonight in hard-hit Siesta Key, where Hurricane Milton made landfall about 48 hours ago. Good evening, Nicole.
Nancy, this is the first time families who live here on Siesta Key made it back to see how their homes fared. But after back-to-back storms, it's hard to make out what the devastation was, what Helene did, and then, of course, what damage Milton caused. All the debris you see here has now just become a combination and a painful reminder of both those storms. We flew with the Florida State Guard over Siesta Key, just west of Sarasota, where Milton made landfall as a Category 3 hurricane. From above, they assessed the damage and heartbreaking toll of back-to-back hurricanes in less than 2 weeks. Here's the frustrating part. Throwing out everything you own is painful. It's emotional, and these families have already done it once. Now they have to do it all over again.
So this is our house.
Wow. This is the dream home that Isabella McGovern's family has been saving years for. They purchased it just 2 days before Helene hit.
Our kitchen over there was all marble. Had to get rid of that.
Now it's gutted, mud inside, their new furniture outside.
This was all from the first hurricane, because anything the water touches, you have to strip because of the mold.
Down the street, guard troops are handing out essentials like cleaning supplies, tarps, and water.
How much higher is it going to go?
While the McGoverns wonder whether to stay.
We can't afford to, build a house all over again. So we were thinking, if anything, refurnish it, make it look nice, and in the next 2 to 3 years, put it back in the market.
I'm Marciano in West Palm Beach, where utility crews are working round the clock to restore power. Right now, there are 50,000 workers from across the country here in Florida to help. This team came from Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey.
More than 2 million customers are struggling without power, including Mia Watson.
This is ridiculous. We need power out here. We need help out here.
What kind of things are you struggling with inside?
Well, right now I'm struggling. I got a food loss. I don't have power.
But there's hope for Mia up the street, where we find lineman Eric Escobar, who's been working 17 days straight.
I went to St. Petersburg, Florida, and I went to Savannah, Georgia, and South Carolina.
That's all for storm recovery.
Yes, and then I'm back here again.
E.J. Burcham is a lineman from High Point, North Carolina. He had been working to restore power to North Carolinians devastated by Helene.
We're going to finish it up.
Now he's here in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, where they're working to repair downed transmission lines damaged by Hurricane Milton.
It means a lot when you go someplace and somebody comes up to you and they say, thank you for what you do.
Those 50,000 workers come across 43 states plus Canada. They've restored power to over 1 million customers in the last 2 days. And the power companies say that they'll be measuring the restoration time in days rather than months or weeks. Still a lot of work left to do. Nancy?
A massive operation. Rob Marciano and Nicole Valdes, thanks to both of you.